Hello and good morning, fam. It's Joey here checking in. Another fun-filled day at Universal Studios Orlando. Universal, ride the movies. What makes today so unique and fun is we're going to do some behind-the-scenes tours. Universal Studios offers these really neat, totally free, of course, upon availability, tours of certain attractions. So, The Mummy, Fast and the Furious, Men in Black, among others. We're going to go check these ones out today. We're going to go to the, I believe it's called the production tour. We're going to take the garage tour, and we're going to take the immigration tour. So let's summon the dragons and rock. First off, we're going to head over to Revenge of the Mummy, and my good friend Austin is going to tell me all about production assistant Reggie and why he's such a big deal. What's up with Reggie, Austin?
Reggie is one of our production assistants who gets lost. I don't know, have you guys been on this ride before?
100 times at least.
Yeah. Have you seen the Q video or most of it?
Most of it.
Yeah, where he gets abducted by the mummy. So basically we're here looking for Reggie. He has to get Brendan Fraser his coffee. Still looking for him, can't find him, so that's basically the journey. Like what I see the ride as, it's more like a journey to look for Reggie.
And the journey is really unique in that when you start your journey, you're here in a quote-unquote movie set. But as you further your journey, you'll notice that even the floor is a different color. The garbage cans are no longer universal garbage cans. They really did their homework here. So now it's time for Austin to basically take us around, show us what's going on. We're going to go through these chambers, and maybe if we're lucky, they'll take us behind the scenes. One of the cool things that really gives this character is how you start the production tour as exactly that. We are on a working film set. This is where they have all of the props. And yet, you'll notice that as you go through this next room, boom, transition. All of a sudden, you're in Egypt. It's rad. And while in Egypt, let's see what we have here. Apparently, if you have two people on opposing sides put their hand on the little gold hand, it activates something, and up on the ceiling, we've got a light show. Heading into the next room, we've got one of my personal favorites, this glowing little guy. That is a scarab. And when you put your hands on the blue light, it blows air up onto people. And it gives them a little, it startles them a bit, but it's a good LOL. The next room is really the one that you kind of get some backstory. You see an ox on a moon, you see the pharaoh, you see Imhotep, and you get into the backstory of the movie of the Mummy. Literally, the hieroglyphs on the wall are almost a Cliff Note version of the film itself. It shows you exactly what went down. Imhotep does the pharaoh dirty. Because he does this, the guards get him. They put him in what is known as the worst way to die in Egypt, this Hymenoptera. And literally, it's telling you the story of the film. So, well done. However, it's time to move on to my favorite part. I love the Easter eggs. Before this ride was the Revenge of the Mummy, it used to be called Kongfrontation. It was all about King Kong. And if you look very, very closely at this desk in the next room, and you zoom in on one particular coin, you will see, boom, Kongfrontation. But now the moment you've all been waiting for.
Now we're going to be going into this area where there's not going to be any pictures or videos at that time. It is really dark and it's just backstage, so we can't have the pictures and everything taken over there.
Alright, so you heard him. It's been a blast, but we're going VIP style. Don't worry, I'll talk all about it later. Promise. And now that it's over, truth be told, not much to talk about. It's really cool to see. They do take you underneath the roller coaster. They show you how the ins and outs of the rides work. It's pretty cool, but the thing that really blew my mind is this reference to, again, Easter egg to Kong. I think that's pretty rad. So, we've had a good time at the Mummy, but it's off to the garage tour. However, as they say in the industry, that's a wrap. Let's move on. Video number 2. We're doing the garage tour at the Fast and the Furious. Check it out. I've been told this is the best queue in a line in a theme park in the world. So let's find out. I mean, everything about this place is cool. It's the Fast and the Furious, but if you look on the opposite side, everything is a scene from different parts of the movie. And don't forget the big reveal. As you come around that bend and you walk inside the garage, it is just boom, car. boom, car. Everywhere you look, it is gearhead paradise, and I love it. Speaking of things that I absolutely love, aside from cars, it's Easter egg time. And this ride is riddled with them. So cool. Check this one out. The car runs on Beetlejuice. Of course, a nod to the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review that used to be in this very spot. However, once you start going backstage, it just gets better. First things first, let's sign in. Gotta be held accounted for this amazing day of touring and partying. Oh, and don't forget, family forever. Family, 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 family. Speaking of family, let's look at all of these I mentioned how this place is just riddled with Easter eggs and did you knows. It has the name of all of the characters from the movie that had speaking roles. They have their own locker. They have their own gear. I was told that jackets and boots and things from the movie that were actually worn exist on this ride in various places. And as you get a little bit further along the trail, you'll see a couple more Easter eggs. Of course, there's a Beetlejuice bobblehead, as well as a Disaster Studios jacket, because the other half of this attraction, before it was the Fast and the Furious, was Disaster Studio. And on to the I Learned Something Today version of this show. I was unaware that if you were getting into the auto paint industry, you were to practice on bowling pins because they are significantly less expensive. This one's kind of cool because it's got the night bus driver painted on it. Another fun nod to something right in this general area. Now, as much as I would love to just sit here and talk about cars all day with you, honestly, like this one, and this one, and this one, seen outside the gift shop, we need to move on to what is inevitably the coolest Easter egg in a ride ever. You're going to walk down this nice, long hallway, and at the end of the hallway, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a set of keys, well, multiple sets of keys. Each one of these keys is from a car that Dominic Toretto supposedly won in a race at some point. There are far too many for me to mention right now, but please do yourself a favor and come and see. There's a Mystery Machine key in here that he supposedly won from Shaggy. There is a 1982 DeLorean that he won from a Dr. E. Brown. There is I believe the Flintstones car is in here. The Blues Brothers car is in here. It is absolutely brilliant, and I cannot recommend it enough. Now then, we've had our fun at Fast and the Furious, but now it's off to MIB, Men in Black Alien Attack. Let's head to the immigration tour and see what this is all about. Similar to the Fast and Furious, you gotta walk down a bit of a hallway. The reason why is they usually like you to ride this ride first before taking the tour. Not sure why, but it's totally cool. I love this ride. It's a blast. What's going on, fam? Joey here. So, as you can see, I'm at Men in Black. The final of the 3 tours, the final of all of these cool meet and greets and cool things they do. It's time for the immigration tour. Let's go. One very important thing to keep in mind, a lot of these tours are behind the scenes type things, so you do have to have a team member with you at all times. That being said, it's rad. We're going to head down on the floor and join the immigration tour. As you walk around and look around, it's the immigration tour. Everything here is basically as it was in the movie. The screens have actual, screensavers, no joke. It's pretty awesome. Everywhere you go, you can even sign in. It's just a cool thing to be a part of. Everywhere you look, it's its own little slice of the Men in Black. Oh, before I forget, head over to the poker table because these seats are stupid comfortable. Not even joking. They don't look it, but they are so freaking comfortable. Anywho, back over here. What's rad is that this is all down on the ground, so all of the people that are going on the ride can see you as they walk around, and at one point, a bomb pretends to detonate.
Warning, warning, warning. 10 seconds to planetary implosion. 8, 7, 6, 5. Planetary implosion averted. Have a nice day.
Well, isn't that nice? Alright, so nobody got hurt, the office looks like it's fully intact, and I finally got my picture with the aliens at the immigration desk. This is a must. Alright, so I got Bob and Barnax. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sure you'll correct me in the comments, but that's what I was told. So It was a really good day today at Universal Studios. We got to go on the production tour, we got to go on the garage tour, and we got to go on the immigration tour. I would recommend these for anybody who goes to the theme parks a lot. A lot of locals go to the theme park and they're always looking for something new to do, maybe something they haven't done before. This is a very cool option for people who come all the time and are looking for a change in their daily day-to-day at the theme park. Special thank you to my 3 wonderful tour guides who showed me around. I appreciate you very much, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. So until next time, this is Joey saying thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, telling all your friends about me, and of course, when you see me in the parks, thank you for stopping by and saying what's up. It's really cool bumping into really cool people. I hope you have a most amazing day, and I will see you in the parks. Take care.